This is INCRadio DCEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesia ni Cristo.
Made in Australia.
All right, g'day, mates. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you may be tuning in from. We hope you're having a wonderful day. Welcome to INCRadio Made in Australia. I am Brother Morgan Goodfellow from the local congregation of Townsville in the ecclesiastical district of Queensland, coming to you live from the land down under, the great southern land, Australia. So for today's episode, we're focusing once again on health and fitness as a hobby. Not just workouts or step counts, but something we choose to do because it makes us feel good, energized, and connected. And as usual, I am not alone. Today, I am joined by two other lovely and talented hosts, Sister Carmina and Sister Kylene. Sisters, how are you?
Thanks of me and hello, Brother Morgan. I'm Sister Kylene from the local congregation of Toowoomba in the district of Queensland, Australia, and we are very excited to talk about how fitness can become a part of daily life in Australia. From gym sessions to outdoor activities, health and movement can be enjoyable and sustainable when approached as a hobby. Sister Carmina.
Hi everyone, I'm Sister Carmina. Today's episode is extra special because we'll hear from guests who experience fitness not alone but with friends. We'll learn how health becomes more meaningful when shared. To kick things off, let's watch this video.
Here in Australia, health and fitness aren't just about hitting the gym. They're a hobby, a lifestyle, and part of everyday life. It might be a morning walk along the beach, a jog around the block, kicking a footy at the park, or just getting outside and moving after a long day. For a lot of Aussies, fitness isn't about being perfect. It's about balance. It's about having a go, building good habits, and feeling better physically and mentally. Staying active also brings people together, mates train together, couples keep each other motivated, and families find time to move as one. It's a simple way to connect and switch off from the noise. And beyond the physical side, moving your body helps clear the head, manage stress, and keep a positive mindset. In Australia, health and fitness as a hobby reminds us that movement isn't a chore. It's part of living well.
So Sister Kylene, Sister Carmina, it looks like a very, very exciting episode ahead of us.
Yep, what a motivating video. I am actually very excited about today's episode because one of my 2026 goals is to improve my overall wellness. And with that being said, I have been consistently hitting the gym 4 times a week alongside hitting my 10K steps a day. How about you, dear brethren? What health or fitness activity are you currently enjoying? Comment down below. Brother Morgan and Sister Carmina, you both look very healthy and fit. What health or physical activity are you currently enjoying?
Thank you, Sister Kylene. Well, for me, I have not been going to the gym as much. I try to be sustainable with my time. So what I have been doing is incorporating more steps every day. So what I've been going from the bus stop, I'll be walking to work or anything that I can do to get my steps in. What about you, Brother Morgan?
Yeah, amazing. Sister Carmina and Sister Kylene are very, very active, especially during the summer. But whilst we're active in the summer, we have to remember to prioritize our safety. So don't forget to slip on a shirt, slip on sunscreen, and slap on a hat. But yes, during the summer, sisters, and for our audience joining us today, I love a bit of gardening in the shade, cleaning up around the house while we can on our days off, and we're not so busy, just enjoying that outdoor fresh air and the fresh lawns, as well as some activities within the Church of Christ. We'll further discuss a bit later today. For now, we'll jump into our live chat section because it is overflowing with support from our early bird contributors. We'd love to give a special shout out to Car Bricks Oroflo from Minchinbury, who says blissful and happy watching, Paul. Thank you so much for joining us this early, Paul. We appreciate your support. We also have Ayuki, who says happy viewing from the local congregation of Townsville, who will actually be supporting her father today, who is one of our guests who will shortly introduce. Paul, Sister Ayuki, thank you so much for your support. And we can't wait for today's episode to see your dad. We have Susan Dory Juang, who says, hello, Paul. Happy viewing, Paul, from the local congregation of Saskatoon, Paul, in the district of Saskatchewan. If I can't pronounce that properly, I'm sorry, but they are in the district of Canada, all the way around the other side of the world. And we have to acknowledge that although it may be summer here, sisters, over in that part of the world, it is freezing cold. So they may have a different regime in regards to their activities, but all the more there is a whole separate set of safety precautions that they need to uphold while they are performing their duties and enjoying those outdoor activities. So we can't wait to hear more from you, from our brethren out in Canada and all around the world. Let us know what temperatures your experience is, if it's hot, if it's cold, if it's raining, if it's sunny, and what you guys are doing to enjoy that time there on your days off. We'd love to hear from you. Continue to send through your comments. We would love to give a special shout out to Car Renelin Embargo, one of our loyal supporters constantly tuning in. Happy watching, Bob, from the local congregation of Melbourne. Thank you once again, Car Renelin Bob. We have Car Ron Zeril, if I'm not mistaken, Bob, sorry, who is in our comments section sharing their thoughts from Ellenbrook. Thank you so much, Car Ron Bob. We have Hannah Charlene, who says happy viewing from Ellenbrook. A lot of support coming through from Ellenbrook. Thank you so much for tuning in. Jerica Munguit, another loyal supporter, Bob. Hello, Bob. And happy viewing from South Australia, Adelaide. Thank you so much for tuning in, the Munguit family. We have Michelle Scott, who says, we love INC Radio with celebration symbols, Bob from Shepparton. Thank you so much for tuning in, Michelle. Denny Velasco, who says, happy viewing to everyone from Minchinbury, #Minchinbury. And last but not least, we have one of our very loyal supporters, Brother William Manabat, who says, happy viewing to all brethren around the world. Greetings from Shepparton. We love INC Radio, made in Australia. Brethren, continue to send through your support. We love to hear from you. Wherever you may be around the world, we hope you are enjoying today's episode. If you haven't already, don't forget to click our like, share, and subscribe button, the little notification bell to stay up to date with all of INC Radio Made in Australia's updates. Stay tuned because you are watching Made in Australia, brought to you by INC Radio Australia Satellite Studio.
Made in Australia. I really love watching Made in Australia because it not only helps me discover new things, but it serves as our family bonding time.
Well, Made in Australia is just so versatile. It has everything. It showcases all the different congregations and GWSs of Australia, all of their talents, their hard work, life advices, everything like that. Getting to know all the brethren all across the country is just so beautiful to see. They also give so many advices like renting, investing, businesses. I remember one episode about your essentials in a long drive, and that's definitely needed in Australia. It also showcases Australia as well, all the different cities, all the beautiful scenics. It's just so beautiful to watch. And it's just, you can learn so many things from these episodes.
Made in Australia. We are back, everybody, and more than just exercise, we explore how staying active becomes a meaningful lifestyle, a way to bond with loved ones, and a source of discipline and balance while living in Australia. We'll hear from 3 inspiring guests today who found fitness through personal goals and embraces wellness as part of their daily routine. Let's discover how movement, motivation, and mindset come together for a healthier life.
Amazing, Sister Kylene. And if you haven't already, in the live chat section, let us know what health and fitness activities you are currently enjoying in your part of the world. As we jump into today's discussion, we'll be joined by 3 very inspiring guests who have a vast knowledge and wealth of experience through health and fitness. So we have Marvin Del Rosario, Sister April Rose Maghirang, and Sister Catherine Arkansas joining us today. We'll start with Brother Marvin. But kindly introduce yourself your local congregation, church duties, and let us know how initially you got started in the fitness spot.
I'm Brother Marvin Del Rosario in local congregation of Townsville. I started when I was 10 as a joined the karate group, and then 6 years later, I start to combine that one with weight training to make me more stronger because I was going to a martial art competition, and for that as well is it gave me also the discipline to because I want to get my black belt degree.
Amazing, Brother Marvin. We can't wait to jump into today's discussion to extract all of your valuable information and join in your experience, Paul. We can't wait to hear from you. Joining us today as well is Sister April Rose Maghirang. Sister, how are you, Paul? Let us know who you are, your local congregation, your church duties, and how you first got started into fitness spot.
Hi po to everyone. My name is April Rose Maghirang and I'm from local of North Brisbane. I'm a finance officer po. I started my fitness journey after I gave birth to my son, and when I feel like something has to change. So I started small steps like just walking around and doing some household chores just to have more energy, be confident in my own self.
Amazing, Sister April. Thank you so much for joining us today. And again, we can't wait to share your journey with our audience and our host joining us today. Last but not least, we have Sister Catherine Arkansas joining us today. Sister, kindly introduce yourself as well, your local congregation, church duties, and let us know how you first got started into fitness.
Hello, everyone. My name is Sister Catherine Arkansas. I'm from the local congregation of Ipswich. I started my fitness journey in 2016 after I had my firstborn child. Going to the gym, doing HIIT classes, boxing, kickboxing at the time. It was therapy for me. It was a good stress reliever, and it was just a nice place to just quiet the world for a little bit. So that's when I started.
Amazing, Sister Catherine. Sister Carmina, we have an array of talented guests joining us today. Can't wait to share their experiences with our audience.
Yes, we do. I totally agree. I'm so excited to be here today to get to explore and hear about their fitness journeys. I want to start with Marvin because he did start his journey at the age of 10 years old. Now, that is very impressive. You know, I know this saying, it's good to start young. So, Marvin, could you please tell me, how did your fitness journey begin?
My fitness journey began, like I said, I started at 10. 6 years later, I started lifting weight to make me stronger. And besides on that one too, my brother is my idol because he won also the bodybuilding competition. From then on, I still combine the martial arts and bodybuilding competition. I joined roughly about 14 competition, including one or two in New South Wales, which I end up also third and a second, and also the rest was in Europe. And that motivated me, and my discipline enhanced very very high. Yeah, and I want to share this later on in our conversation or in our show. I would like to share some tips, and also including our brethren that are here today. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you, Brother Marvin. Okay, Sister April, when did your fitness journey begin? Like, was it recent? Have you been doing for so many years now?
I've been doing it for so many years now. So like what I said, when I gave birth to my son last 2014, I started going to the gym. I did some lift weights as well, but then I decided, oh, this is not my kind of workout. So I started doing some sports like volleyball. Volleyball, I've been playing it since I was on my high school. Then I And then I said to myself, oh, maybe sport is really my own thing. So, and then I start doing play badminton as well. Yeah, and then I do some dance as well, like Zumba. Even if it's just in watching YouTube, I just do dancing, make movements as well. So, and I did tennis as well. It's like on and off for me because I'm a full-time busy mom as well. But as much as possible, when we go to every weekend, me, myself, my husband, my son, we go play badminton. It's like our family hour as well.
Oh, that's really good, Sister April. You've mentioned there's, different ways we can all keep active. Thank you so much. Sister Catherine, I'm very excited to have you here today as well. I know that you have a lot of background in the fitness sector. You're a nurse and you're also a professional bodybuilder. Can you please let us know how this fitness journey became? Where did it all begin?
It started in 2016 after I had my son. Like I said, gym was more of a therapy for me back then. And then 2020, 2021 I decided I wanted to take my fitness to the next level. So that's when I started to do competitive bodybuilding. I wanted to see how well I can push my body and my mind and step on the stage and do professional bodybuilding.
Wow, thank you so much, Sister Arkansas. I've actually watched Sister Catherine Arkansas compete. It's really amazing what she does, and I think she's a source of inspiration for all our viewers watching today. I know that Brother Marvin, Sister April, and Sister Catherine, you all have families. I want to know, how do you utilize fitness with your families? Like, do you incorporate a routine that you all can participate together? Let's start off with Brother Marvin.
Sure, sister. So we are one family. They always come with me when I go to the gym. That would be the day of Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So, and we do also, after the gym, we go out, we do it as a family hour for us. It's very important that you stay connected, especially with your family, and then go out all together.
Yes, correct. I agree, Brother Marvin, especially where we all currently live in Australia. I think last week's episode here on INCRadio, we talked about the, outdoors. I think we're very blessed to be here because there are so many things where we can go, where we don't really need to go to the gym. We've got a lot of outdoor areas, and it's really good that we're going out there, getting our steps, and staying active. Sister April, I know that you also have children, and I want to know, how do you and your husband, along with your children, how do you share fitness together? And how do you keep them motivated that, we must do something today, we must work out? How does that all happen in your household?
So for us, during weekend, we always plan to go outside, even if it's just branch out. We do walk outside as well around rain, and then we have brunch. We go for a walk as well, or sometimes play badminton with my son, and he likes swimming as well. So we do every time. Every Friday he has the swimming lesson. So we watch them how he played that sport as well, and then he loves soccer as well. And on weekend we always have family hour as well. And then if there's any like hiking with the friends, we go for hike as well, even if it's a short hike, so that we can stay active.
That's awesome, Sister April. So with our families, we're always together and stuff. I wanted to talk about family hour. So when you do family hours, Sister April, what are the things that you do?
So the family hours, like we pray at first, and then my son is the one who reads the the family hour for us, so that he knows what needs to be what's in the family hour, that he needs to understand how we do it in our church. So yeah, and then after that we decide to go for a walk or brunch. Yeah, that's how we do our family hour.
Oh, that sounds so exciting. Thank you so much, Sister
Sister,
April.
can I
Brother
add something in
Marvin.
there? Yes. Sister, I just want to add a short
Yes.
thing with my family when we go out after the gym, and then we have our family hours. We go to the restaurant, and then after that, sometimes these two girls of mine, they're not satisfied. Let's have a just a walk for a couple of minutes. I said, yeah, sure. And that's and also again, not forgetting my the Pasugo, the God's Blessings magazine we carry. So every time we approach someone, and yeah, I'll
Absolutely,
share the
Brother
fact.
Marvin. A very
Thank you.
active family, but we'll actually
Thank you.
discuss more of the Pasugo or the God's Message magazine a bit later on in our discussion, Paul. But very, very, very inspiring to see your activeness and how you contribute your health and fitness into the works of propagation inside the Church of Christ. It's very inspiring, Paul, and all the more something we would like to talk about a little bit further in our discussion today. We'll circle back to Sister April, Paul. How does health and wellness fit into your daily routine here in Australia, Paul, despite your busy schedule?
I always motivate myself, even if it's really busy, especially at work. Sometimes, like if I have my lunch break, I use it like 15 minutes walk outside, even if it's just outside of my home, and then or just do some household chores. And I do school pickup as well, so it's like part of my fitness as well. So yeah, I count my steps every day.
Amazing. So Sister Carmina, it sounds like Sister April has a very busy schedule with her family, but all the more contributes and incorporates her busy family lifestyle into her exercise by the sounds of it.
That's awesome. Right, before anything else, I also wanted to ask Sister Catherine. I want to know what you utilize, like how do you utilize your time with your family by incorporating fitness? Because if you're a professional bodybuilder, I'm very, very sure that your family is also fit as well.
What I do is I prioritize my time and make sure going to the gym is a non-negotiable for me. For my family, my husband and I, we do train together, especially if we have our days off together on the weekends. And then for our children, we just make sure that they're active. They play volleyball, they do swimming, we go hiking, and then we make sure that we educate them of how important health and fitness is.
Can I also ask, how do you encourage young children, especially, to eat right? Like, do you have any tips? Like, are you introducing, talking about the vegetables, the protein and everything? How does that work?
Yeah, so especially my 9-year-old, he's very challenging because he doesn't like to eat vegetables that much. So I do the best I can to really educate him of what it's for, what it does for your body, for your mind, and how it can help you in the future. And it's very important to nourish our bodies and our mind. So I try to educate him as much as I can. And hopefully, that kind of habits, eating healthy, is what he will bring up when he becomes older.
Thank you, Sister Catherine. Okay, well, Sister Kylene, before anything else, I also wanted to, because I know you like to go to the gym and stay active. Did you have any challenges when you started your journey, Sister Kylene?
For me personally, starting out was actually the hardest thing for me because I didn't have any motivation to go to the gym or actually like have anything So it was quite daunting starting out, but once you got like into it and like I got very familiar with everything, very comfortable, the experience improved significantly, bro, and now it's part of my routine. How about you, Ate Carmina? How was it for you to like, what was your motivation to start walking and
Well,
fixing your
I think
diet?
I'm very blessed because my friends, my like even in the church, there's a lot of sisters and brothers that are fit. I met Sister Catherine through church as well, and she motivates me. She also introduced me to the gym. I don't really know anything about weights until I met her. So just having a really good group of people that you can learn from is very important, because as a beginner or someone who gets easily intimidated, it's always good to have a fitness friend, a fitness buddy that can lead the ropes for you. But one thing that I do struggle with at the moment is consistency. So I wanted to check with Sister April. How do you stay consistent when, especially as a busy working mom, and you're working as well as in IT? How do you juggle all that together to ensure that you're still staying fit and active for yourself and your family?
I always start with be positive, like doing things that motivates me. So yeah, I just stay disciplined as well. I don't get harsh on myself. I just enjoy having something to do so that I can fulfill my fitness in a day. And yeah, my motivation is my family as well. When everyone has ups and downs, but and it's okay. It's okay to struggle, but once you start start fresh and doing this for your own family, I think it's good for you as you as for you as yourself. So it's good to have, like, you need to have your self-care, you have to have a good health for you to discipline yourself as well, for your family and for your future. So
Yeah, amazing, Sister April. No, it sounds like a discipline is a key factor to the consistency. And amazing to be able to share that with us. We also have a lot of support coming through from our live chat for all of our guests joining us today. They are also sharing their experiences just as much as you're sharing them with us. But so we have Rolando Yamali Jr., who says, remembering the hike we had as a family from 7 a.m. till 5 p.m., if I'm not mistaken, mountain trek, more than 23 kilometers in Tongariro in New Zealand, a very large
awesome
trek. But we also have minister's wives. We have Sister Linda Esperanza, that's Richard's spouse or wife, who says, greetings to our host and crews behind the scenes of INCRadio Made in Australia, tuning in from Perth, Western Australia. We also have Ren Solomon, who says, thank you for a wonderful episode. INCRadio Made in Australia team from Mandurah Group Worship Service, again, in Western Australia. Karen, thank you so much. And for our live chat, we still have Roma Scott, who says, happy birthday, Paul. Sister Jacqueline Gallard, happy viewing, Paul. Happy birthday, sister. We have Zisto Blissful, who says blissful and happy watching, Paul, from the Star family. So Zisto Star family, Paul. From Minchinbury, New South Wales, Australia. We also have Nessa, who says, happy viewing, Paul, from the local congregation of Kingston City. We have Enrique Arcio de los Santos, who says, blissful and happy watching, Paul, from Minchinbury. We also have Ariel Hernandez, who says, we love INCRadio Made in Australia, watching from the local congregation of Armidale, Western Australia, who says, hashtag Armidale. We also have Gladys Emily Hermoso, who says, happy viewing, Paul brethren, from Minchinbury. Happy viewing, Paul Emily. We also have John Abinala, who says, hello to all our dear brethren watching from INCRadio Australia. Sorry, may God's blessings always guide you and your family. Spot. Thank you so much, John, who also says, greetings from your brethren. And thank you so much for tuning in, Spot. We also have Ka Desiree Ma Pataweg, who says, happy viewing to all. We love INC Radio. From Kalgoorlie, Mike Demain, who says Melton, who is from Melton, tuning in from Melton, Victoria. But also Jan Kenneth Demar Huan. Happy Sunday to all. But thank you for tuning in. Greetings from Palmerston City, District of Western Australia. We also have Marcel Lozano, who says hello for Rolly Umali, who's tuning in the live chat. They're having their own conversation. But feel free to chat amongst each other too, brethren. We love the conversations. We love your support, whether it may be from here, wherever you may be around the world. But we hope you're enjoying today's episode. Continuing on, we have so much support, brethren. Thank you again for tuning in. Happy viewing. But from the Rema Della Rocco family in Kalgoorlie, Ka Fenelin Caprio, Ka Mike Naqual, Ka Roxy Aquino, Ka Lorenz Blando, Ka Ray Martinez, Ka Ren Solomon once again, who says thank you for a wonderful episode. INC Radio Made in Australia team. Thank you for all of your support. Ka Ren's, but Ka Marianne Finn, who's actually one of our pioneer members here in Townsville, who is now in South Australia, who says happy watching from Port Adelaide, tuning in to support our guests, especially Brother Marvin Del Rosario. They have a long-standing relationship. Ka Marianne, we miss you, but we hope you are enjoying today's episode. And last but not least, we have happy viewing from our brethren in Tarlac. But again, brethren, if you haven't already, click the like, share, and subscribe button to stay up to date with all of INC Radio Made in Australia's updates. Continue to send through your support. Will be with you in the live chat section shortly. As for now, Sister Kylene, we will continue on with our episode.
Yup, Brother Morgan, and as we get inspired by our guests, let's hear more inspiration from our gift of the gab with Brother Morgan.
G'day and welcome to Gift of the Gab, where we expand our vocabulary and explore new words. Today's word is called. The core meaning of the word called is to be specifically chosen or summoned for a particular purpose or destination. It is more than just a job or a coincidence. It is a profound sense of invitation, often from a divine source, that gives an individual a clear sense of identity and direction in life. We, as members of the Church of Christ, recognize that we are called into one body through the gospel. This calling is our most sacred identity. It means that we have been set apart to serve, to love, and to uphold the truth. It reminds us that our lives are not accidental, but a part of a grander divine plan that requires our faithful response and commitment every single day. Thanks for listening to Gift of the Gab. We hope these words continue to inspire you as we delve deeper into unique literature each week. Take care, and we'll see you next time. So a very inspiring word as we delve deeper into unique literature each week through Gift of the Gab, hosted by yours truly, Sister Kylie and Sister Carmina. Essentially, the term called, when it contributes to our faith, is not merely defining passive belief, but is more of our faith as an active response and purposeful relationship initiated by God. So again, contributing these words to our faith all the more brings out more, basically it emphasizes the word more and how it contributes to our love and our relationship for our calling as members of the Church of Christ inside the Iglesia Ni Cristo. Sister Kylene, how would you use the word called in a daily sentence spot?
As being called inside the Church of Christ, Brother Morgan, we view our bodies as a gift from God, and looking after it is a way of showing gratitude. So going back with our guests for today, we would like to ask you, what keeps you motivated to stay active even when schedules get busy? We would like to ask Sister Catherine.
Yes, for me, it's not really a motivation. It's because motivation for me comes and goes. It's self-discipline because even when I'm very busy or I'm having a bad day, I do my best to make sure I go to the gym and I move my body because movement for me is medicine. It's non-negotiable.
That is very true. Well, that is the same for me as well, Paul. So, we often think that putting different agendas in our schedules is a bit of a bugger, but I think physical activity isn't an extra time spent. It is actually an investment, but that gives us the energy to, of course, work, still feel alive, finish my schoolwork for me, and of course, fulfill my church duties. Sister April, what keeps you motivated to stay active even when your schedule gets busy?
For me po, it's the consistency po. It helps me to remain on my track and self-discipline as well. That motivates me so that I can perform also my duty as a finance officer and yeah, and for my family as well. I want to be healthy for them. I don't want to be sick. And I mean, yeah, it's good to have, yeah, a healthy habit so that they can um, they they can be motivated with by me as well. Yeah, that's
Yep, that's very true. But staying fit means that we have the 100 capacity to perform our duties inside the Church of Christ. And we won't be able to do that if we are sick, right? For Brother Marvin, but what keeps you motivated to stay active and even when your schedule gets busy, but
Oh, it keeps me motivated. And like I said, this discipline comes first. And also, every time we wake up in the morning, first we pray, we ask God what we want to do and what chores that we have to do. And then we perform all that. And that motivates us very strongly as a one family. And of course, we do not forget about our physical body, be fit, and also your food that you take, as well as also the most important thing is spirituality.
yep, thank you so much. But Brother Morgan, Sister Carmina, I would like to ask you as well. What is your motivation to stay active even when your schedules gets busy, but
Well, for me, I feel that fitness is very important because it contributes to our health. And when we have better health, we have a better mind and we make better decisions. But most importantly, I want to be healthy so that I can contribute to the works of propagation and also be there for my family. So fitness is very important, not really just so I look good and everything, but also because when you're healthy, you can do more and you can be more. But before anything else, I just want to go back because I know Sister Catherine, she did a bodybuilding competition. Now that bodybuilding competition is very difficult because it doesn't go for 1 month. It's a very long period. I've watched her, I've seen her, I've witnessed her. Sister Catherine, how did you stay strong in those? I think it was, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, was it 20 weeks of preparation? In those 20 weeks, that would have been challenging because you've got a calorie deficit, and you're training really hard. Like, how did you stay disciplined and how did you make it through those 20 weeks?
Yes. So when I prepped for about 5 to 6 months before I stepped on that stage for that competition, honestly, I was pretty much praying to God every day, first thing in the morning. I keep that relationship with Him so that everything I do, He's there for me in my journey, and whatever it is that I do, win or lose. For me, it's success to just step on that stage for as long as He's guiding me throughout my competition. Staying consistent, I don't overthink it. It's consistency over perfection. And as long as you do your best and you stay disciplined, that's how you get to whatever goals that you want to achieve.
Wow, that is awesome. Now, there are a lot of viewers who are watching us today, and some of them might be interested in becoming a bodybuilder or starting their fitness journey. But of course, if they are starting from scratch and they're intimidated, you know, like walking into the gym, you see a lot of people that are already built for the gym. How do you avoid yourself from self-comparing? And also, how do you start your fitness journey, if you don't want to go to the gym, if you don't know how to use the equipment, Sister Catherine?
The thing is too, when you go to the gym and you see all these fit people already, just remember there are also beginners at first. They don't just show up there and magically have muscles. Like everyone started from somewhere, And the thing is, with the people that you see at the gym that are fit, the thing is they just didn't quit. They kept going, stayed consistent, self-discipline, nourishing your mind, your body, and your soul.
Wow, that's awesome. Okay, everybody, to all our viewers, let's never give up. Let's stay consistent and let's be disciplined. Sister April, you mentioned something about not stressing yourself about a restrictive diet and stuff. Could you elaborate more, like what do you do on a day-to-day basis to ensure that you're meeting your nutrition and fitness goal, but still being able to indulge in the good sweet desserts?
Yeah, for me, I just recently started the calorie deficit. Actually, at start it's really hard. You need to do watch your calorie. But for me, I don't want to be strict on myself. As long as I'm on my track, I just enjoy what I have. I still have. I always I still put my healthy foods like vegetable, fruits, and protein. Protein is really important as part of the health, the good food, healthy foods. So I always have that. And then I still have some chocolates as well, but probably just like one slice, like the small slice, just to ease my cravings. But the next day, it's okay to overeating, but the next day you still need to be on track. Yeah, that's what I do. And I keep stay hydrated as well, because if water is important for you for your healthy eating as well, because it's good for your body. So that's what I do, and especially mostly for me, even if it's just like 5K step, it's still good, because walking, even like any movements around your house, it's like considered for me as my workout.
Thank you so much, Sister April. You both sisters and our brother, very inspiring about fitness. I think all our viewers from today can take a lot from today's episode. But moving forward, I wanted to discuss how can we incorporate our Christian values with our fitness journey. Let's begin with Brother Marvin. I want to know, how does caring for your health help you better fulfill your duties and serve our Lord God?
Oh, sister, I would like to start. Yeah, just very short. When I used to do the aviation protection officer as at the airport here in Townsville for 14 years, it's motivates me, especially there we work in shifts. When I know the day of worship service, and I don't want to forsake that, if they cannot give me a day off, or before or after the worship service, and I just gonna ring sick, and I will be there no matter what happened. And uh, what's the other question again? Sorry, sister. To motivate.
Yeah, so like, how does, when you're caring for your body, but how does that help you
Yeah.
better feel your
Well,
duties with God?
yes. When I used to prepare for the competition, sister Catherine knows that too. There's so many weeks you have to prepare. With me, I had checked my body fat, and from there I'm going to work my weeks, so that then every week I want to achieve that 1% at least. My fat percentage will go down, and it is not easy. Sister Catherine knows it too, that you need a really a discipline and motivation, and also a support from your family. It's very important. Contribute to the church activities is like my knowledge in sport. Uh, we go. I invite brethren. Brother Morgan knows that we go. The CFO, the Christian Family Organization. We do a lot of activities like tug of war, volleyball, a little bit of soccer here, and especially volleyball for the ladies. They like that one, and as well as also for our youngsters.
So, Brother Marvin, we'll circle back to you and your family. You're explaining to us that after your meals, sometimes you go out and contribute to your works of propagation by sharing what we call inside the Church of Christ, Pasugo, or God's Message magazines. Can you give our audience a bit of an understanding in regards to exactly what Pasugo or God's Message magazine is, Paul, and how you kind of share your faith in that regard, Paul?
Sure. What I do, my approach is I'm going to approach someone, even though I don't know him, but it's only from the gym or somewhere in the restaurant where we go when we do our family hour. And I'm just going to walk up to them and I said, hey, how are you? And I said, yeah, I'm going to invite them. We have a church activities. If you would like to taste some Asian food. And I said, come, you're more welcome. And then, like I said, I always have the God's Message magazine to share with them. I said, here is the God's Message magazine. It's for free. I said, read it. If you are interested, come. Like our last evangelical mission, I invited Brother Pello, and I got a message from him that it is very nice, and he would like to attend our evangelical mission again.
Amazing, brother. So your works of propagation contribute to your activeness and your fitness regime with your family, Paul. When you're out and about, you're able to share those Pasugos and those God's Message magazines with our fellow men. And basically, when you're out there doing your exercise, Paul, it's amazing and inspiring to hear you kind of contributing those efforts to the works in the Church of Christ or the Iglesia Ni Cristo. But we also we want a bit of an understanding, Paul, that you recently you also contribute your fitness to your activeness with activities inside of the Church of Christ. And we understand our previous discussion, Paul, that you recently conducted, Paul, your Unity Games in North Queensland with a whole bunch of local congregations where they kind of they get together in one venue, Paul, and kind of have a brotherly competition, Paul. Can you give us a bit of an understanding how your fitness kind of contributes to your love of the brotherhood inside of the Church of Christ?
I was
All right, so we are having a bit of a technical difficulty with Brother Marvin. We will circle back our question to Sister Catherine, but in regards
I give a little bit of tips, especially my wife, that I said, okay, you got to increase your little bit of fitness, warm up, right? And then I said, just focus to the ball. Yeah, make it.
Okay, I think we're having a bit of technical difficulties. Moving on, let's do our game time. But before anything else, thank you to our guests. Happy viewing to everybody. Next, we will move on to game time. I'm excited for this.
It's game time. Let's play.
All right, Paul, for those who are new to our game time segment, essentially we will ask our audience and our guests today a question. It'll be multiple choice, and the first one to get that one correct will be in the running for some INC Radio souvenirs. So be sure in the live chat section, when you go to answer your question, leave your full name, your local congregation, so we can correctly send our souvenirs to the right person and the right address, but to your local congregation's leadership for you to collect for. So without further ado, go ahead, Tech, let's jump into today's first question.
Which statement best describes health and fitness as a hobby? A. Exercising only when required. B. Staying active purely for competition. C. Choosing physical activities for enjoyment and well-being. D. Following a strict program without flexibility.
All right, so while we wait for our live chat to type in their answers, we'll hand these questions and the answers over to our guest joining us today, Marvin Del Rosario po. In regards to our first question today, which statement best describes health and fitness as a hobby po? A. Exercising only when required. B. Staying active purely for competition. C. Choosing physical activities for enjoyment and well-being. Or D. Following a strict program without flexibility po. Which is your answer po? While we wait for Carl Marvin's answer po, we'll hand the question over to Sister Catherine po. What is your answer po?
I'm going to go with letter C.
The letter C, choosing physical activities for enjoyment and well-being. All right. And Sister April po, which would you choose for? A, B, C, or D?
For me, C as well.
Choosing physical activities for enjoyment and well-being. We have an answer from our live chat too. Firstly, from Cara Del Revelia, who says C. Agreeing with our guest today. Goyatek, our guest and audience correct po?
C. Choosing physical activities for enjoyment and well-being.
Congratulations, Cara Del po. We will put you in the running for some of our INC radio souvenirs po. Goyatek, jumping into our next question.
Which of the following is a common benefit of treating fitness as a hobby? A. Reduce stress. B. Better energy levels. C. Improved mental well-being. D. All of the above.
All right, and once again, as we wait for our audience to type in their answers, we'll hand these questions over to our guest joining us today, Sister Catherine. Which of the following is a common benefit of treating fitness as a hobby po? A. Reduced stress. B. Better energy levels. C. Improved mental well-being. Or D. All of the above po?
I would have to say all of the above po.
All right, so locking in D, all of the above. And Sister April, would you be on board with Sister Catherine's answer po?
Yes, I agree.
All right, and so for our host, Sister Carmina, Sister Kylene, while we wait for our audience still, what would your answer be?
Well, for me,
I think it's all of the above as well.
all of the above, yes.
Our host is going with
Same,
all of the
Sister
above,
Carmina, yeah.
going well with the guests. We are still waiting for our audience to type in their answers, but while we wait for you, we also will try to get an answer from Brother Marvin if you're there. But Marvin, are you still with us, but? Not quite, but that's okay. We will wait for you, brother. In the meantime, we will wait for an answer from our audience. In that regard, though, which of the following is a common benefit of treating fitness as a hobby? So, reduced stress can contribute to it. Better energy levels is also a major factor in that regard.
Brother Morgan, sorry, I think we got the answers in the live chat. Brother Rodel Revelia and Brother William Manabat, and they all said D, or even Brother Rana Akantildad said D. And Kuyatek, could you please give us the answer?
D. All of the above.
Congratulations to all of our correct to all those who answered that question correct. But we will put you in the running, Carl Riddell, once again, as you were the first. Carl Riddell, as you were the first one to answer that correctly. But again, in the running for those INC radio souvenirs, and to our guest joining us today, congratulations on getting that one correct. Our last question for the day, before we wrap up today's episode, Koyatek, if we could load that one up, please.
Why do couples or siblings often find it easier to stay active together? A. Shared motivation. B. Accountability. C. Stronger bonding. D. All All of the above.
Who's going to be first in our live chat to answer this? I'm waiting. While we're waiting for our live chat, our viewers to answer, Sister Catherine, did you want to greet anybody today as we head towards the end of another episode?
Yes, but just greetings to all my family and friends all over the world. And I want to say hi to all the brothers and sisters in the local congregation of Ipswich.
Thank you, Sister Catherine. Sister April, would you like to shout out and make your greetings?
I would like to greet for my family in New Zealand and here in Australia, and to all my friends in New Zealand as well, and in Melbourne, Sydney, and Auckland, New Zealand, and especially the local of North Brisbane, but to all the local of North Brisbane. Hi everyone.
Thank you so much, Sister April. But Brother Marvin, did you want to do some greetings out there to all your viewers?
Sure. I would like to greet our family in Saskatoon, Canada, family in the Philippines, Ka Hob Navalta, Ka Eddie Navalta, Ka Makmak, Eranyo Navalta. Thank you so very much for this program, and God bless everyone.
Thank you so much, Brother Marvin. Okay, I'm not too sure if we have received any answers from our live chat. Brother Morgan, what do you think the answer is?
For our last question for today, why do couples or siblings often find it easier to stay active together? I'd have to say, out of all of the questions, shared motivation, accountability, stronger bonding, or all of the above, they all contribute to one another. So I would have to go with D, Sister Kamina, all of the above.
Okay, thank you so much. Kuyete, could you please release the answer? Because it looks like our live chatters have responded. Are they correct? Brother Radell, Brother William, and Sister Florence, they all said letter D, just like Brother Morgan. Let's check. D.
All of the above.
Excellent. All righty. We are coming to an end of our episode. It's been such a pleasure and a blessing to have Sister Catherine, Sister April, and Brother Marvin join us. And happy viewing to all our viewers out there. Thank you so much for joining us today. Brother Morgan, take it away.
And that wraps up today's episode of Made in Australia, INCRadio Made in Australia. Join us as we continue sharing stories of life, passion, and purpose here in the land down under.
Thank you so much, Sister Kylene. I'll leave it to you.
Yep, thank you to all our viewers, our commenters, and guests, and above all, we thank you to our Deputy Executive Minister, Brother Angelo Aranyo V. Manalo, and our beloved Executive Minister, Brother Eduardo V. Manalo. We'll see you again next week at 6 p.m. Australian East Daylight Time.
From the bushland to the beaches and everywhere in between, let's thank this week's Mates of Mia.
We love